welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you my L3 Waxy Wonders custom scoopable haul, and I have my little Harper vase with my little succulent in it that is just kind of doing its thing. And I just got this moonstone crystal. So as you guys know, it's just my birthday recently. I'm a Cancer, so apparently this crystal is good for Cancers, and I put it in here. I don't know, I just thought it looked cute. I really like the way it looks with like a crystal in a plant. I like it. So anyway, I've said before, L3 is definitely not like my favorite, especially when it comes to like her shapes, her doggy bags. And the biggest reason with that, it's not the throw, because her wax throws really, really well. Like almost everything I've tried from L3 has a fantastic throw, whether it's the scoopables, the chunks, the bags, like they all perform well. It's the scents themselves that I don't necessarily love, and it's usually because if there's a blend, I can only ever pick out one note from the blend. So let's say it's, I don't know, what's a blend? Like, okay, perfect example. I got one that was pink sugar, peppermint, and lavender. I smelled zero pink sugar. I smelled zero peppermint. Like, I just got lavender. And then I got this other one that was toasted marshmallow, pink sugar, and lavender. And it smelled exactly the same as the pink sugar, lavender, peppermint one. Like, there was no difference. None whatsoever. It was the exact same scent. And that's happened to me many times. Only with her chunks and like her doggy bags and those like square things that she makes. I only ever can smell one scent note, and people love her stuff. So I don't know if that's an L3 thing or if that's a Lindsay thing, and I would not be surprised if it was just a Lindsay thing. But for whatever reason, I never get all the blends except when I do her scoopables. And I've tried her scoopables before, and I absolutely love them. You custom blend them, so you can do like scents she already has. If you know you like the blend, you can have it made. You can make up your own ones. Do whatever you want with it. And last time I got her scoopables, which was spring of last year, I melted them all summer. I finished a couple of them just now this summer. They're still throwing amazingly well, and I can totally get all the scent notes. I'm sorry, there's like, oh, it's a dragonfly. This little bug out on a flower out there. So anyway, her scoopables, I get all of them. Like for example, I got this scent that was salty sea air and I think toasted marshmallow or something. And I repurchased it because you could smell both those scents, and they just did incredibly well. So let's get into it. To start, as always, I did get some samples, and I was actually really impressed with the samples this time because it's like I guess she like did a combination with other companies, and there's some really cool stuff in here. So I love the bag. I really appreciate when samples come like this. It feels like a present. It's so much fun to open. It's so cool how they're in their own separate bag. I dig it. And oh, just smelling this bag itself, it smells so good. So there's 3 things in here. There's that cute little bag. Let me put this back in here. I love it. So first, there's this. So it's shave soap, and this is, I guess, is the company Deluxe Essentials, and it's in the scent Monkey Farts, which I think is just banana. But I thought this was so cool, so unique. Oh, and it does smell really good. It smells like banana. If you've ever had the Body Shop banana shampoo, that's exactly what this smells like. So I think it's awesome that she's got this, I guess, collaboration, whatever it is, with this other company. So shave soap, I'm assuming, and it looks like this is just a disc. I'm assuming you get it wet, you rub it on your skin, and maybe it lathers up or oils up, whatever it does, and then you can use it to shave with. So I'm gonna put this right in my shower. I'm definitely gonna try this. It smells awesome. I love banana scents in the shower. Like I love that Body Shop banana shampoo, and that's exactly what this smells like. So super cool. I think it's awesome how she did that. So we got a shave soap, and then we got a regular soap. This is silk soap, and it's from the same company, this Deluxe Essentials, and it's got all the ingredients in it here. And this is in Vanilla Dreams, and this smells incredible. So this is so cool. Like, who would have thought you order like wax scoopables and you get a sample of soap? Like, I think it's awesome. It was a surprise to me because I am so not active in the Facebook groups. I am terrible. I miss everything. Like, I only see the Facebook groups if I like go out of my way and like find them. And it's really because I'm in so many freaking Facebook groups. Like, I'm in groups for Boston Terriers. I'm in like 5 different Boston Terrier groups. I'm in like 6 different Frenchie groups. I'm in a couple different skincare groups. I'm in a skincare group for like the specific type of rash that I get on my face. And then I'm in Wax Chat and all the wax vendor groups. And then I'm in other groups for other hobbies that I have, and the planner groups. Like, literally, The amount of, one day I should go through and like clean them out because the amount of groups that I'm in is absolutely absurd. Candle groups too, like all of them. And then I'm on like fan pages of other things that I like. And I don't know. I don't put notifications on for any of them because obviously with all the groups I'm in, it would be blowing up like incessantly. So I'm terrible with Facebook groups. So there might have been an announcement made that she's doing these samples and you're like, Lindsay, she said that. Well, I don't know. I don't follow them. And I'm not on Facebook that much and there's too much going on. So anyway, here's a soap, and this is a great size sample. I mean, this is like quadruple the size of the samples they give you when you do a Lush order online. You usually get like a tiny little piece of soap. So super cool. Oh, and it smells amazing. This is like a fall winter to me. A fall winter, wow. A fall vanilla. A fall vanilla, like a warm vanilla sugar, like a warm vanilla scent. But this is awesome. And I'm gonna put this right on my soap dish in my bathroom by my sink, like for washing my hands with. Super, super cool. So I love that. And then along with these deluxe essential samples, she did also give a sample of one of her waxes. And it is a vanilla ice cream, vanilla wafer, and vanilla cookies. And this is just a perfect vanilla scent. Oh, this is so good. This is like the perfect vanilla bakery. And I really wish that I had smelled this before this order because I literally would have gotten a scoopable in this exact blend. So this is definitely on my radar for next time she opens for custom scoops. I'm totally gonna get one of those. So that was my samples, and let's get into the scoops. So first one up, I have caramel apple cotton candy funnel cake. So I really wanted to get a Circus concession scent from her because her scoops do so well, and I'm actually like kind of low on Circus concession scents because I only melt them, much like Christmas scents, 1 month out of the year. So with the Circus and the Christmas scents, what I do is I don't have a hoard of them, I don't have a stash of them. I buy them in season, like maybe a couple of months before the season that I use them. And then I melt through everything I have that year. Like for example, I have no Christmas scents hanging around. I melted them all. I'll repurchase more Christmas scents towards the fall for the season. And then that's it because I only use them 1 month a year. So if they carry over to the next year, I don't know, are they gonna lose their scent? Am I not gonna have them? So that's what I do. Yeah, I don't keep like scents like that I melt 1 month out of the year. So I got this and I was like, this is perfect because I really don't have a lot of Circus concession scents. So I figured buying a scoopable, because this is 8 ounces, buying a scoopable from L3, now I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to even like purchase other carnival scents because I have this. I can just use this every day. And this was not exactly what I was thinking it was gonna be. I was wanting it to be heavier on the apple, but it's definitely more, it smells like a caramel funnel cake. So this is kind of going back to where I said really only one note sticks out. And I was hoping that it would be just the apple scent because typically when you get Circus concession, that's really what you smell. You smell the apple. But this is more like a foodie scent, like caramel funnel cake. Let me see. I mean, I just rubbed the top of the wax with my finger to try to warm it up. And when I stick my nose in, yes, you can smell the apple. But it's not that Mac apple scent that I love in carnival scents. So if you're not a Mac apple fan, you would probably really love this one because it is the lightest on any Circus concession scent, lightest on the apple that I've ever smelled. I'm still gonna melt it. I still really like it. It's not that I dislike it. I actually do enjoy it and I will melt it. I'm just gonna make sure I melt it alongside apple scented candles. Like I wouldn't do like a summer boardwalk with this. I'm gonna like go for straight up like farm stand apple, like apple scented candles to balance this out to my preference. But it really is nice. This is more of like a fall Circus concession because it is heavier on the bakery. I mean, the more I smell it, the more I do get that apple, but it's just, it's different. It's different. It's really, really good. I'm excited to see how it does melting. Like if the apple comes out more, if it's gonna be more foodie bakery. So we will see. I'm looking forward to it. And I think that's gonna be one that I'll be able to continue to melt like in through early October. Because to me, that's more of a fall scent than a Circus concession, like carnival scent. But yeah, I mean, it's great that I have so much of it and I literally am like, I'll melt that right in through the fall. So here's another fall, summer to fall transition type of scent. I got Mallow Fireside Vanilla Buttercream. So Marshmallow Fireside and Vanilla Buttercream. And I believe this was a custom I made. This was a custom. That wasn't one of her blends. I think I just made this. Because I'm pretty sure I copied this from Nucky's Boardwalk. Because I love that scent from Vintage Chic last year. It just didn't throw for me. So I tried to knock it off. Anyway, I have here the Marshmallow Fireside Vanilla Buttercream. So like a creamier Marshmallow Fireside candle. And to me, this is like straight up Fireside. Like even with the vanilla buttercream in here, I'm really just getting Fireside with a hint of creaminess. It's pretty much spot on to Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, maybe a little stronger on the smokiness, which I love. I mean, that is right up my alley. This is like a 10 out of 10. This is like a home run for me. But if you don't love those like bonfire type scents, you probably wouldn't dig this. I do, I really love it. This is one that I'm gonna start melting in August because I like to do beachy scents mixed with like bonfire scents. So this will be perfect with like my suntan candle or something. So I'm really excited about that one. And this is my repurchase. This is a custom I made last year and I loved it so much. I literally melted this thing like every day last year from probably the end of July, like through September. And I have like this much left. I've been hoarding it. I haven't wanted to finish it until I had a backup of it. And now, oh, it's 6 ounces, not 8 ounces. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, so I was really excited to repurchase this. I'm so glad it's back in my possession. This smells amazing. Salty Sea Air to me always just smells like Super Tart's Jaws. It's like the dominant note in that scent. That's what it always reminded me of because that was the first Salty Sea Air blend that I ever smelled. And with the toasted marshmallow in it, it just makes it summer. It just makes it summer to me. And you really get both these scents equally. Like when it's on cold, you don't really smell the toasted mallow. It kind of just smells like Salty Sea Air. But when it's melting, oh my God, it smells like a bonfire at the beach. It's just amazing. I love it so much. I love it. It's pretty much just like smoky, salty sea air. It's just so good. Look at these bubbles on here. I want to touch them. That feels so weird. Anyway, I like the color of this wax too. Very pretty. I'll just line them up. 3 more to go. We're almost there. So this one is Love Potion number 9 and very simple. This is just a Love Spell dupe. I love Love Spell any time of year. I really do. A scent I love to put on when I have company over. I can mix it with just about anything. My favorite to mix it with though is pink sugar. So pretty. Oh, it's so good. Her Love Spell is amazing. It smells exactly like the Victoria's Secret. I mean, exactly. And my husband really loves Love Spell too, so I figured that's always a good thing to have a large quantity of, is Love Spell. Next up, I have Marshmallow Fireside and Leaves. This is really the only one out of this whole order that I was slightly disappointed with because I thought Leaves was gonna smell earthy. That's typically what Leaves ends up smelling like to me, unless it's a Bath & Body Works dupe and it smells like apple, which would have been fine by me too. But typically Leaves is more of like an earthy smell. Her Leaves smells like the inside of a craft store. That to me, at least in this blend. Yeah, so to me, I'm mostly getting craft store vibes from this. Or like cinnamon apple. But I'm like really inhaling this and I'm not really getting the Marshmallow Fireside. It's hella fall. It's like straight up fall. It's really like that craft store with a little bit of like cinnamon apple. And like, it's not bad. That's just not my favorite fall scent. But when I happen to come across it and have it in my possession, like if someone sends it to me, it's in a sampler or a situation like this, I still melt it. So it's still gonna get used. And it'll be great mixed with other like bakery scents, smoky scents, like all my other fall scents. Actually, it'd probably be a really good Halloween scent too. So that's that. And then here is my last one. And this is another single scent note. And it is Vanilla Lace because I just love Vanilla Lace. I love it so much. So just like the Love Spell, I was kind of like, why not have a large quantity of this? And there it is. It's so good. I mean, I could melt this throughout my house and just have this be literally the only scent and have my whole house smell like Vanilla Lace, or I could mix it with other things. Like there's just so much I can do with that. And then finally, the highlight of this whole order, I might have squealed when I saw these, are these little Scoopies. Okay, are these not the cutest things you've ever seen? So last year when I got these, she had these tiny shovels. They were like little square shovels, but they were like half the length of these. So when I was like digging into this and you're putting the shovel in, like your knuckles would get covered with wax. Like when the wax gets to the bottom, I had a hard time scooping it. I had to just take a knife out of my drawer and use that because it was longer. My hands wouldn't get all gross. This is longer than, obviously like much longer than the jar. So when you get to the bottom of this, your hand can still be up here and you won't get all goopy and covered in wax. So I really appreciate that. And apparently she said these are a lot stronger than the other ones. I've never, knock on wood, I've never had a scoopable spoon break on me. I don't know, maybe I'm just gentle with it. I've never had one break on me. So apparently she made them longer, stronger. That sounds dirty. But yeah, I think they're super cute. I love the colors and I love the generosity of literally putting 6 in here, like giving me 1 for each scoop. I feel like that's unnecessary. Like if there was only 1 in here, I wouldn't have been butthurt. Like, I mean, you really only need 1. I wipe them down with a tissue after every time I use them. So I thought it was really generous of her to literally throw 6 of these in here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm super, super excited for this order. I mean, how stinking cute. And like I said, I love L3 scoopables. I really do. They are phenomenal. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly, highly recommend you try them. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.